What is up, guys? Welcome back. Episode 6, the GOAT podcast, baby. I put it up on my Instagram last week, what the GOAT should stand for in the GOAT podcast, and needless to say, I can't repeat half of them, and the other half, I don't think people even answered the question. They either just insulted me or said whatever they wanted to, so thank you guys for that. I'm trying to think what some of the good ones were. I think Gustav on a trip. Trying to think what else we had. There was one that was foul. I want to say it was Caban too who said it for sure. I'm trying to groping something teens. I don't remember. It wasn't good. Caban, dude, you're poor for that one. Yeah, I aired you out. It happened. Anyways, it looks like we're still figuring out what the GOAT stands for. You know, you guys make your own interpretation. It can stand for a lot, you know. I'm cool with whatever. But needless to say, we're getting stuck into this episode, and I'm happy to announce we pulled it off and got Benny Boy on another episode. So welcome back, my friend.
I'm back. Let's go.
Let's go,
Let's
baby.
go.
We've got a big one today, man. We've got a big episode today. We're going to hit quite a bit on the footy front now that the season's coming up, wrapping up to an end. We'll cover the ins and outs of kind of seasons coming down.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we'll touch on what the people want to hear, baby. Gustav versus Turku, round 2, boy.
I didn't make the trip this time, so
You didn't,
you
dude.
gotta fill us in.
We will get there. But yeah, recap of last week. We played Koske at home.
Yeah.
And they were in 4th place right under us in the table, correct?
Yeah.
Going into that game.
Yeah.
So big derby match for us. So like one of the 3 local teams that are pretty close to here. So the whole town was up for that one. It had absolutely shithouse weather.
It was literally nearly pitch black in the second half.
We got to start booking the games a little earlier, boy. Winter's here.
If that was Oz, the game's getting called off.
Yeah,
it was dark.
We needed a yellow ball at the end, dude, because it was like a rainstorm, then it like sleeted, then it was sunny again, then it went dark, and then I was like, okay, someone call this game, dude. We're out of here. Get us out of here.
But it was like proper dark. We're not like exaggerating here.
It was dark. It was very dark out. Hard to see. Ended up tying 1-1. Unfortunately, the boys couldn't pull off the dub. I mean, still undefeated in the last 7 games, but couldn't pull off the win. We had some good looks, some good chances. Just unfortunate. They scored an absolute screamer of a free kick.
Yeah.
Kid tucked it nice. VV nice.
I don't know what their keeper was doing. He was just pulling off ridiculous saves.
Their keeper was playing out of his mind.
He was out to everything.
Out of his mind. Yeah, so it was a tough one, but we'll take the point. Still keeping them below us.
We should have won, though.
Should have won.
Should have put some of them away.
Should have won. It's a tough one.
Anyway.
But it happens. This is football, you know? This is football.
Should just be happy in the position we're in, I guess.
I'm going to go with my buddy A.R. Smith's favorite line. It'd be like that sometimes. And that to me has summed up a lot of life. I get through a lot of life by just saying that now. I don't even care how it goes or how bad something goes. I just be like, it'd be like that sometimes. And I just keep on moving with my day.
Keep on keeping on.
You know what I'm starting to think? Just a quick touch on this, and then we'll go back to the footy. I was in Turku, obviously, this last weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and things from the podcast are starting to trend with people listening with the podcast. How I always say, the lights are on, but no one's home. Like when you're that drunk and you're just going around, and people were like laughing about it this weekend. They're like, "Oh yeah, the lights are on and no one's home. I use that now." I'm like, "Oh, let's go, baby. We out here. We're worldwide." But yeah, so footy is what it is. We got 3 games left. My bags are already partially packed, just for something to look forward to.
I'm in here, and literally your bags are pretty much packed.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. If there's a disaster, I'm out of here. Natural disaster happens, I'm booked, dude. I'm already packed up. I'm ready.
Your carry-on's literally the thing that's not packed.
I'm like
your big suitcase is pretty much packed.
I'm a doomsday prepper right now, baby. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm trying to think, but yeah. So footy's wrapping up. 3 games left. Leaving early October, and now the fun part of the season, Benny. And I'm gonna ask your take on this because this is like your first proper overseas year of contract negotiations.
Yeah.
But how do you like it so far?
Shit house.
Isn't it the most fun, least fun part of everything?
It's horrible.
It's like, it's the most fun, least fun part of the season for sure.
It's just like you get in these days, like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be a bit more active or whatever.
Yeah.
And then other day, like something happens, like you just get into shit mood or whatever. You're like, fuck it, I might just hang up the cleats.
Yeah, it's like that. It's got its days like that where all of a sudden you get like this glimpse of good news. You hear from like a team and you're like, oh wow, that's sick. If this works out, and then you play like the best case scenario in your head, you're like, it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
And then rarely does the best case scenario happen. And you're like, fuck this sport. Yeah. This sport sucks. Contract negotiations suck. You're like, oh no.
Just like, no.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster emotionally for sure.
Yeah, dude.
You definitely learn to ride that wave year to year. But
I try not to accept any expectations. Yeah, that's what I'm doing at the
set
moment.
The bar a little lower. It's all right. Cruise through it.
Cruise through. Let it come to me. Kind of stitch at the moment.
Feel you. It'll come though. It'll come in one massive tsunami now. Where end of season teams are starting to make moves. The ones that are active for next season. So this is the fun but not fun part of the year. Figuring out what's going on next. So I've got nothing to tell you guys as far as me and Benny's front. We're the talks are still open. So. There's no breaking news or anything here. We're still waiting to see what happens.
There's no ESPN this just in.
No ESPN this just in, baby. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Maybe on the last podcast.
Is that what we did? The last podcast before we're out of here, we let everyone know what the future holds? Maybe. I'll think about it. But yeah, so we're doing that. That was all goody. But besides that, nothing too crazy with football. 3 games left. None of them are crazy games. They're just kind of lower table games, and we're just trying to get out of here with as many points as we can, really.
I don't just get out of here not being injured.
Yeah, exactly. I'm doing one of those things at least. I can succeed on one of those. Daddy's got a little strained. Daddy's got a strained quad at the moment. I know
it's primarily your podcast, but how's the quad going?
Can you just not help yourself with saying that every time you get on here? God, it makes me mad. Yeah, it is my podcast, and yeah, my quad is not 100%, that's for sure. It's not, like, terrible. Like, there's nothing. Like, no one be worried. It's just there's a little bit of muscle fatigue. Strained it a few weeks ago, was playing through it, and then this last game was not going to play, but big game. So I was like, all right, we'll push it a little bit. And, yeah, it definitely did what I thought it did. Now it hurts a little more, you know? So now I've got the week off. No training this week.
Nice.
Just resting up a little bit. Let that quad get back to that juicy 100% so we can hit some more bangers, and then we're back at it.
Trying to put the boots on for the weekend, or?
Don't know. I won't confirm yes or no. I think it's leaning more towards a no. I mean, if I'm not gonna get on the ball until maybe Friday, just relaxing, I doubt that I'm really gonna be
That's fair.
Match prepped for Saturday or Sunday. So I don't know. Most likely I'll be back next week, is what it's looking like. Week
last
off.
Home game.
Yeah, last home game, and then we're good. Cruise on out of here. But yeah, so that's the footy front, boys and gals. That's all that we got going on at the moment here. But to get to what you guys are all really probably waiting to hear anyways, Gustav took on Turku, round 2. If you've listened to round 1, you understand. And if you've listened to the podcast, you know Gustav is my alter ego of going out. The middle part, the sunglasses.
I don't like it.
You like it.
What
part do you not like?
All right. If there's an Aussie listening or Aussies listening, you look like this guy called Corey Worthington.
Please explain more.
He was like, when we were younger, like 16, 15, 14, around that age. I think he was like maybe 2 years older than me. So when I was about 14, he was about 16. He threw a big party at his parents' house.
Oh, is this the house party guy?
Yeah.
Oh, tell everybody the story.
And he was like, he's 16 years old. His parents have pissed off to like Queensland. I don't even know where it was. Probably, let's say Queensland. They've gone on a holiday. And the dude thought he was cool. And so he invited all these people over, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And there was just thousands of people at his parents' place. And he's rocked up on the news with no top on, a jacket with like fur
hood.
Yeah, fur hood. He's got these yellow glasses on. He had peroxide blonde hair, and he was wearing like a flat cap. Like, what you call it?
Yeah, flat bill.
Yeah. And yeah, Corey Worthington, he just got notorious for like maybe a year. He was doing appearances at like underage nightclubs as well.
I do take off a few of the boxes that you explained, but I like to think Gustav is way cooler than him.
I agree. But when I see you with those glasses on and your hair, because his hair was long, peroxide blonde, and it would like sit down here and sit low because he had his hat on. And then I look at that and it's just like bang, first thing that clicks in my head.
Yeah, I definitely was rocking the middle part hard. Puma headband and forest green or like electric-y green sunglasses that I wore in the club the whole night. All night. Golden. People, you know what? People can make fun of it all they want, but if I had $1 for every person that wanted to wear my glasses throughout the night and took them off my head, everyone knocks it until they want to wear them, you know?
Exactly.
Fuck you guys. Get your own glasses. Posers. Damn posers, dude. Everybody out here, those glasses, dude. And then they want to wear them. Like, fuck you guys. Get your own glasses, dude. You're just making fun of me 10 minutes ago.
Was Turku better or worse the second time around? Or was it kind of a bit more better or worse? Mellow?
Different. So. Different's the word I'm going to use. And for multiple reasons.
Was it kind of the same level or was it kind of like...
I think the hype was way higher first round going in because we didn't know what to expect.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We're like, yeah.
And to be fair, the second time around we went with a slightly bigger but different crew.
Yeah.
So the hype was definitely bigger the first time around, and now I kind of knew what I was getting back into. So I was like, it wasn't necessarily the hype. Like I was like, definitely going to be a good time. That's without a doubt. Yeah. I knew that. But just how my night personally unfolded, I was not like full on party till I drop mode. I took on more of like, you know, I was like part-time dad, I was like part-time therapist, I was part-time partying. I was kind of all over the shop. So I had a lot of hats I was wearing the other night. And
better or worse?
Better in some ways, worse in others. I'm going to leave it at that. Well, I'll let you guys decide after I tell you how the night went, but it started off nice. We get into town. It's like,
are we starting the story now?
Oh yeah, we'll jump in. We'll just jump in head first here. So we rock up at like maybe 5:30ish. I think we got into Turku.
Yep.
And I was happy for that because I was like, it's not too early. You know, it's not like we're getting in at 1 and like we got a day drink or anything like that. Because I was like, if the crew that we had the day drink, we were going. The ship was sinking faster than the fucking Titanic. That's all I'm gonna say, dude. There was an iceberg.
Quickly tell the people the crew that you had with you.
Yeah,
I didn't go this time.
Yeah, so. Benny sat this one out.
So tell them
It was me, Big Elias.
He's
obviously,
back.
He was back for round 2. So me and him were the only ones taking on round 2.
Yeah.
We said a prayer. We knew what we were going for.
Sorry, I need to interrupt a little bit here.
Okay.
Can we talk about prior to going to Turku how we said we weren't going to Turku all week, and then we were having dinner together after the game Friday night in my room, and you were like, I guess Turku's back on.
I guess I'm going back to Turku. Turku's like a toxic ex that you can't stop talking to. It's like you want nothing to do with it really, but you just keep on going back.
No, it was literally like 10:30 at night, and you were like, screw it, we're going to Turku tomorrow.
Yeah, it was a late game time decision. We were so out for most of the time, and then I was like, all right, I'm back in. Daddy's back in.
Yeah.
Daddy's got his going out glasses. He's ready.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. So we do it. So anyways, we get in later. We get in later, which was like the first positive thing that happened. Because I was like, at least at this point, like we'll get in. We'll probably go grab something to eat. It'll be like a chiller start. And then, you know, the pregame can ramp up a little later.
Yeah.
All good. Fine and dandy.
Yeah.
That didn't happen everyone.
What happened?
For some of us, we went to go get some food.
Yeah.
It was good. Crushed some wings, you know, the good stuff. And then, you know, without saying names, somebody was getting after it real early, and impressively
and quickly.
And quickly, like you know, it was a sprint for him, not a marathon. Okay. It was quite the opposite of the rest of the group mentality.
It's not a good idea that way.
It's not. If you've been there before, you know it's going to be a long night for you, or a short night, depending on how it goes. But it's not going to be ideal, that's for sure.
You got to pace yourselves on these.
Anyways, though, you know, I'm nobody's daddy, so I can't tell you what to do, bro. You're a grown man. Do you?
Yep.
So I'm just there to support. So anyways, we come back from dinner. It's all good. Now we're getting on the beers. You know, we're watching some football. You know, Norwich, by the way. Shout out Norwich till I die.
Hashtag Pookie Party.
Hashtag Pookie Party, boys. It's like, upsetting city like that. Great start to the night. So anyways, we're just watching, having some beers. It's all good. And then we start playing King's Cup. That's natural. That just happens now. That's going to happen every time. Elias loves it.
He's love it.
They live for King's Cup now.
Yeah.
Circle of Death, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. I'll be honest with you, the night was super, like, what expected. The beginning of the night. There was nothing too crazy. There was nothing like, no curveballs. I was like, wow, this is nice. You know, we're just going for it. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah.
Then we go out, and we go to San Polina.
Does it go downhill from here or uphill? Or
that depends on who you are and how you look at it.
A bit of a windy road.
A bit of a windy road, I'd say. I'd say there was
ups and downs.
There was the road
windy.
less traveled, and then there was the beaten path, bro. There was a lot of ways the night went. So we go out. We go to San Polina. That's the big club we've talked to in the last podcast, and
just quietly, if you haven't heard Turku 1, you should listen to that.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to Gustav versus Turku, go back and listen to that.
Yeah.
And anything you're missing out on here, you'll definitely be cued in on. So we go there. It's all good. It's a decent little, it's nothing like it was the last time because it wasn't super nice outside. It was kind of rainy and shit.
Yeah.
And half of this place is an outdoor bar,
Yeah.
So it was it was cooler and stuff. So it's like the vibes weren't exactly the same, but it was still a good time. We're getting after it, get a few drinks. Dance floor's still nice, We got
any hot shots?
No, they don't have... Okay, so San Polina, for as big as it is, doesn't have coffee at any of the bars, so no hot shots. Didn't know that until the other day. I was mildly upset about that. Yeah. I was really upset about it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why I'm trying to lie, dude. I was very upset, dude. Yeah. So I was like, whatever. Whatever. So no hot shots yet. So we're hitting the dance floor. It's getting good. That's when I busted out the sunglasses on the dance floor. We're getting good feedback from that. That's when people start wearing them. We got the vibe now. A few other people have joined our crew. I met 2 other Americans. Forgot your names, but one was from Phoenix. One was from Fresno.
Where's Fresno? It sounds like a dodgy place.
It's bumfuck California.
Okay, well.
It's like one of the few places you don't really care to be in California, and it's hard in that state.
Like
to
Reno.
Find. Reno is definitely a dirtier version, not in California, but Reno's in Nevada, but Reno's a dirtier version of Fresno, yeah. Yeah, Benny's starting to figure out what's like synonymous with certain towns now in the U.S. after hearing stories, and we were explaining to him that Reno is not a place you want to really be, ever.
I'm just trying to get my scales right
when
we talk about places.
So... Anyways, we go out. We're at San Polina. When we're like, all right, let's move the vibes. We're moving the vibes to the next place.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it honestly. It's on that same busy street, where Elias didn't get in last time.
Okay.
It's just one bar over from there.
So it wasn't the one on the corner?
No, we didn't go to that one at all. So we went.
Went straight past that one.
Yeah. So we went to this new bar and that I have never been to.
Up the hill.
Okay. And it's like African night. It's like this themed African vibing night. So
were you the only white dude in there?
I wasn't the only one, but if we're going the numbers game, we were drastically outnumbered. So I'm sitting there. There was not a large Caucasian crowd. So anyways, the songs were like, I felt so at home. I was like, dude, this feels like half the Jamaican parties I'd go to back home.
Yeah.
We had
bumping and
everything.
grinding
We had the
music.
Oh, dude, it was the greatest music, dude. So it was like I was super stoked with all of that.
Yeah,
great time. So now we're there. Everyone's dancing. We're vibing. It's good. Good times all around. My sunglasses are still just getting passed around, dude.
Yeah.
Like hot cakes. Everybody wants a piece, and. So everything's good, dude. The vibes are all-time high. They're ceiling right now.
So this is up on top of the hill.
This is the top of the mountain. We're looking out over Mount Olympus,
yeah.
Dude. This is the peak of the night, dude. Everything's going well, okay? Then, people start making moves. Everyone's doing their own thing. Group starts to split up a little bit. So I'm like, all right, all goody. Like, group splitting up. Everyone's doing their thing.
Yeah.
Let's go back to San Polina. Daddy likes to throw in a little curveball. I'm good for one curveball a night.
Yeah.
So I round up me and Big O.
Yeah.
Go to take on San Polina.
Yeah.
So we just dip. We skate.
Yeah.
Get all the way, mind you, this is probably like a 10 to 15 minute walk in between these two places. So we walk all the way back to San Polina. For whatever reason, it closed early that night.
What time did it close?
Like 3. So we spent a good chunk of time at that place dancing, where it was like African night before we left.
What time did you get to that place?
Maybe like 1-ish. We spent a couple hours there for sure before leaving.
Yeah, okay.
Did a few rounds and stuff like that.
What time did you go out? Like, what time do you
We
get
got to San Polina kind of early, like 11, maybe before 11.
Okay.
So we spent some time there, and then just because nothing crazy's happened, I'm skipping the timelines of these things. They just kind of all flew by. A few hours flew here, a few hours flew there, you know? Yeah. So we're all goody.
Chopping it up for the people.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, so now we're at African Night. And by the way, this place, like, it was like one of those, they had a guy live on the mic singing too, like in between songs, and like he could sing. So he was like kind of like the hype man / the singer. Like the vibes were good. They were very nice. I with my injured quad was getting fairly low. In my range of mobility, oh yeah, dude, I was feeling loose, dude. The music was helping me get those extra degrees of mobility in my leg. I was like, let's go. Oh yeah, that dirty wine, you know? Mm-hmm. So it was like all that. It was real nice. And then, so we split up. We walked back to San Polina. It's closed. I'm like, well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
I walk all the way back to the bar, and then all of a sudden our whole crew's gone from before. It's just me and O. And I'm like, where did everyone go? I'm like, oh no, we got to start rounding up the troops. So I'm just, and my phone's broke this whole time. I don't have my phone. It's just O, so I'm with him. Then we find Elias all the way back at San Polina because a series of unfortunate events left him solo. We pick him up.
Are you going to touch it though?
No. For his sake, no. So we're going to come back. We come all the way back.
And for the town's sake.
Yeah, for the whole poor town's sake. So we come all the way back to get him and then go back to the bar.
Yeah.
And now, like, it's getting late, you know what I'm saying? Like, these walks are taking time and everything. We're getting closer to, like, that 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, the numbers are dwindling. If people are closing, they've already closed. They're getting out. And I'm like, okay, so the numbers are dwindling. If we still got a decent crowd here, get a few more drinks and we're out of here. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking at this point, based on who we had around us still and, like, where the night was going.
Yeah. So it's you, Elias.
And O.
And O. That's it.
At this point, it was just us three. Back at the bar.
Okay.
So we had lost Big Your Dog, Julina. I don't know what planet Dom was on. He was in Saturn, dude. No one knew where he was. We were all over the shop. So we're chilling now. It's just us three.
Yeah.
Our sorry three asses are just looking at each other like, dog, we might as well just get one drink and chill and go get a decent night's sleep because we ain't going back with nobody, dude. We ain't closing again. Turku just takes bodies, bro. It just takes away your spirit, your morale. You don't care. You don't know what's going on. I'm like, all right, let's just get out of here. And then coming on in through the door, the big bad, I'm not even going to have to say a name because everybody that knows that goes out with us will know. It's the late night partner in crime that I always end up getting into trouble with doing the dumb stuff around town. Some swimming tends to be on the menu.
Yeah.
Some drunk walking around towns, stealing traffic cones.
Is this a male or female?
Female companion that, for her sake, we won't air her out on the pod, but...
We won't throw her under the bus this
Yeah,
time.
she needs to stop hanging out with me between the hours of like 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. because we don't do anything productive and we just end up taking traffic cones and walking around. I buried my sunglasses at the park.
So they're gone?
No, they're gone, dude, until next time I go to Turku.
So you've lost the headband with her and now you've lost sunglasses.
Yeah. Just losing. Oh, I didn't lose the sunglasses. I know where they're at. Like, I could undig them if I go back to there. I'll resurrect Gustav if I go back to Turku one last time. But anyway, so I end up doing that. And then I'm like, all right, well, this is perfect because I either have to go back to the apartment and sleep on a couch with 4 dudes.
Yeah.
One of which is still singing at like 5 in the morning and hammered. And I was like, do I want to have to lay next to these 4 dudes and wake up? You know, there's nothing worse. Waking up next to, and any dude can contest to this, waking up next to 4 dudes that are all equally as tired and hungover as you amplifies your own hangover. And to be fair, this was a pretty mild night as far as Turku is concerned. Like, we definitely drank a fair amount, but like, I knew I wasn't going to be like dead the next day. I was going to be more tired than anything because I figured I'll just be up late.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I was like, if I wake up next to these ugly mutts, dude, it's going to make my hangover worse. I know it will.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I'm out. So I tell old partner in crime, I go, listen, let me crash back at your place. Just let me sleep on the couch. I don't want to wake up with 4 dudes. And I said, the best thing is, anybody can also agree with this. And if you don't agree, you're just lying to yourself. You're a damn liar. You sleeping at a girl's place, 10 times better. Whether you're getting any or not, 10 times better because it just smells good.
It smells good.
All their stuff smells
good.
It's clean. It
Comfy
smells
beds.
good. It doesn't smell like 4 dudes who just were on a dance floor drinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just everything. They usually have comfortable blankets, so
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you need that. You need that to help you through a long night. You need that stuff.
I agree.
So I'm like, all right, perfect. Closing this, going to bed, getting out of here. Then there's the Detour. First of all, I thought she lived close. Like, I thought she had to have lived, like, I don't know. I figured at worst case scenario, like a 15-minute walk. I was like, you know, that's not that far. I figured like a few Ks away, whatever it was.
Especially when you're a little bit drunk. 15 sometimes is like
Yeah,
5
that's
or
nothing.
something,
That's nothing.
something.
Nah, dog. Between the pit stops we took, the traffic cone I stole, the park that I buried my sunglasses in and got on the swings at, hour plus this journey back.
No way.
She lived far, dude, from where we were. Because at first she's like, oh, we just want to, you want a cab back. And I was like, oh, I'm not in like a rush. I don't give a shit. Like, we can just walk. Did not realize the distance. Did not assess the distance well. So, hindsight 2020, the cab would have been much more logistically efficient. But, hey, dude, no one got a good story in a cab ride. You know what I'm saying? You got to just walk it out. It's raining a little bit, chilling at the park. Everything's going on. Anyways, night's going on where it's going on. It's getting weird because it's like, you don't know where you're going to end up. You wouldn't say if you're going out in a big town that you assume at 5:30 in the morning you'd be walking home with a traffic cone past a park, getting on the swings. You know, it's the stuff you don't plan for that makes the night what it is.
Yeah.
Anyways, all that happens. Get back, get to her place. I'm like, I just need to go to bed, please. I get a nice comfortable blanket. She had one of those like you know, the real fuzzy ones. Like,
Yeah.
like they're fuzzy.
Yeah.
To like the point of like, I don't know what you'd explain them as. They're almost like, they're like wolf fur. They're like
I know what you're
super
talking about.
fluffy,
Yeah.
dude. And the minute it touched my body, I was like, oh, I'm going to bed. I'm out. I'm out, dude. I was like, this is where Gustav goes night. Gustav's done, dude, for the night. So, hit the blanket. We all Gucci. Yeah, like I said, I was there. I was there along for the ride at this point. At this point, also in the night, between all of these places, putting out the fires of, you know, there's always at least one potential fight in the night.
I know
over
you're skimming
stupid
through
stuff.
the whole night.
Oh, I'm skimming through a
Yeah.
lot. Because if I went into great detail of everything, people would be overwhelmed.
Some of you boys are going to be disappointed about
They're
this.
going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
They'll get the full story later on. You know, it's just how life goes. But yeah, so Turku took some prisoners for sure. I don't think Dom is even welcome back in Turku after the performance he put on. People are I think he's worried of going back.
I wouldn't be surprised from
yeah.
what I've heard.
The most dangerous part of this whole night is that we're considering we might be able to fit in one more trip.
I was shocked when you told me last night when you got back, hey, by the way, we've got one more trip in us. Sorry, what?
Yeah, we're thinking. It's not for sure yet, but we're just thinking. We're thinking. I blame Elias partly a majority for all of this, because he is so gung-ho every time we go that it makes me excited for him. It's like I relive my youth, even though I'm only a few years older. Exactly. It's like I just remember how excited I was when I was like 20 for stuff that like I'm not so excited at 25 for.
Yeah.
But being around the crowd, I'm just like, oh, let's go, boys. Let's go.
How was his dancing this time around?
Oh, Elias is dancing 10 times better. 10 times better.
He must be practicing.
He I think in his basement, dude.
Has
he
to
puts
be.
on a headband, some sweatbands that he wears at the game. He puts
Yeah.
on his sweatbands, some super high shorts for mobility, dude. He's getting after it.
He's in the mirror.
He's practicing in the mirror,
Yeah,
for
100%.
sure. He's got
Gets the
Wild
music on.
judging him. He's like, oh, dude, does this look good? He's like, they're ticking stuff off, what's working, what's not working.
None of that heavy metal stuff. He's
No,
chugging on that
dude.
R&B.
Exactly.
Yeah,
as much
trying
as
to get the hips going.
Yeah, as much as he says he doesn't like rap, I think he listens to it like in his room or like in his headphones and starts trying to dance.
Yeah,
getting
sure.
much better.
For sure.
Yeah, no Angels lost their wings this weekend
That's
with
good.
his dance moves.
So if we go one more time,
I think he'll be in peak performance if we go one more time.
you really want to go one more time, don't you?
I don't know. I can't sit here and say that I really want to. I'm just saying if the situation falls in my lap, I'll go. I'll be in the car.
Are you going to make the situation fall in your lap, though?
I tend to have a way of making that happen. So I might have to. Might have to. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. What happened here over the weekend? What did I miss?
Nothing, to be honest.
Literally like zero? Nothing?
Went to the gym, ate some cakes at Kai's Cakes.
Kai's Cakes.
Watch some football.
Classic.
Sat at the cat. Whole lot of Netflix.
Whole lot of Netflix, huh?
Watch some old dudes play some soccer.
Yeah, that's nice, dude. Yeah. That's nice.
You missed that big tournament, the plus 40-year-old tournament.
That's
the
true.
Masters tournament.
That's true.
That was it, man.
Nice, dude. Nothing
Doing
too
up here.
crazy.
That's nothing like Turku.
Yeah, Turkey, like I said, it's its own thing. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This time around, I'd say Turkey was, the word to use is weird. It was weirder. Like, more weird stuff was happening, and obviously, like, I did not give full detail of it, and just for the sake of other parties involved, like, it's almost like, you know when you're the most sober of the drunk people?
Yeah.
So, like, you're still drunk yourself and, like, going through the phases, but you're witnessing a lot around you, and you're soaking in more than you would have normally.
Yeah.
What I was soaking in Turku was, like, I was like, oh, my gosh. Thank God I have these sunglasses on. I can pretend I'm legally blind because there was just too much going on. I was overwhelmed. I was like, I don't know what to do with all this information. This is a lot. My shoulders are only so big, bro. I can only carry so many secrets on these shoulders.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's like, so it was one of those nights for sure. For sure. Trying to think what else. What else we got going on? What else is going on in the good old world? You got any poems for us, bro?
We're ending the podcast now.
We're like 30 minutes in. I mean, we got maybe 9 more minutes-ish, 10 more minutes. You want to look one up?
I've got one. I've got a song.
Yeah. Oh, you got a song?
Yeah, it's part of a song.
Oh, let's hear it.
What now?
Oh, no, sorry. You want to wrap up with that?
No, I want to wrap up
Oh,
with that.
my bad. I didn't know, bro. Didn't know.
How was the school today?
Oh, yeah, we had to go, me and Matt had to go to the Swedish school today, like the middle school, to go run like a PE class for the kids. It was good, you know? It's what you expect. It's a bunch of little kids. They don't really care what's going on. They just like that you're football players, so they just give loads of high fives, and we just let them play and go scrimmage and dribble around and stuff. It's standard. It really is. I'll be honest with you, I think more than anything, teachers just use it as like a way for them to get like a 2-hour break. They're like, oh,
literally, that's what it was like last week.
And I don't blame them. I do the same thing. A bunch of little kids trying to fight each other for an hour and a half.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's
good
for everyone.
Set up some games.
Good for the community. Good for the teachers. Give them a little rest, you know.
Do a little something.
Exactly. A little something.
But yeah.
Trying to think what else. Yeah, school was good. Nothing too... I'm trying to think anything crazy happened there. Besides, like, there was a fight early on with the usual suspects, and the teacher had to sit them down. But besides that was about it. Nothing too crazy. No injuries. Just the kids being kids, man.
Good.
Kids being kids.
I can't believe we're playing on Sunday this week.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not happy with that.
I
don't like Sunday games.
Just plain and simple?
It's just like a Sunday day of rest.
It's the Lord's Day, isn't it?
It's just a day of rest. Shout out to Aunt Ruth.
Oh, my Aunt Ruth? Oh, my poor Aunt Ruth. I mean, if she makes it this far into the podcast, I'll be shocked, to be honest with you. But she has been so upset with my language lately.
What words have you been using to upset her?
It's nothing like crazy. I don't think I'm not gonna sit here and lie to everybody. I don't have a great mouth, like,
yeah,
you know, swear a bit, and I wouldn't say it's like with any malice. I'm not like mad swearing at people. It's just I use it as a lot of adjectives, you know, like it's just how I talk and how my friends talk back home, and you know. My sister's just as bad as me. If anyone thinks different, they're wrong. We just got a mouthful of truck drivers, dude. That's all our house is, man. Not my mom. But me, my sister, and my dad for sure pick up the slack with that. That's just how we are. I don't know. That's how we communicate, I guess. All these, I think, are very similar. Like, you guys just... It's not like anything bad about it. It's like, I don't even think twice. Sometimes I don't notice I'm doing it a lot until I'm around people that don't swear at all. And then I can kind of see them look like they're taken aback a little bit. Yeah. And then I have to, like, cool it down. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, unless it's, like, calls for a situation where I'm, like, at someone's house or something like that, like, if I'm just in my place or I'm just around people I'm comfortable with, like...
The mouth's loose.
The mouth is loose. I'm saying whatever I want, dude, for a good laugh. We're just having fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's just how I am.
No. Yeah, that's fair.
Listen, you're not going to make everyone happy. It's simple as that. That's how I look at it.
You can't expect to make everyone happy.
Yeah, but I think the last one I put on was Instagram. I put a picture on last game day. And I put like game fucking day or something like that. Just hype, just getting hype.
Just get the boys hype.
And she literally DM'd me. This is like the third DM I've got from my aunt who lives in Virginia. She's like, stop swearing. I don't even answer back anymore. I just leave them on red.
Hopefully she's made it this far on
because
the podcast.
I don't want to lie to her. Because if I lie to her and I'm like, yeah, I'll stop for sure, and then I just keep going, well, then I lied.
Exactly.
So I figure at least if I read the message and I don't answer, then she knows it's going to keep coming.
Well, she's heard this podcast now, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, if she's still listening and still a follower, then she knows. And Ruth, I'm sorry. I don't mean it personally. I still love you. It's just,
Just let the boy be the boy.
That's just daddy's out here trying to be him, trying to live.
I don't like how you say daddy, though.
You don't like that I refer to myself as daddy a lot?
What?
Why not? What do you want to call me?
Cause?
You've called me daddy, though, a few times.
Have I called you daddy?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
At least a handful of times.
Okay, now you're lying.
You're lying now to the podcast, dude. Grow up. What did you call me the day? Remember I came back from Eastmo and you were sleeping already? And we all came in your room to wake you up and say goodnight?
No. You walked in and go, daddy's here to tuck you in or whatever you said.
And what did I do after that?
Yeah, but I didn't call you
What
daddy.
did I do after that?
Kiss you on the forehead.
Exactly, dude.
But I didn't ask for that.
I came in.
I didn't ask for that.
First of all, I tucked you in. I made sure you were
Well, I was already
snug.
tucked in.
No, I made sure you were snug. You were tucked in. I kissed you on your forehead, and I said, Daddy's home. Don't worry. You can go to bed now. And you said, thanks, Daddy.
Okay, that's a lie.
What did you say?
I just laughed.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure I didn't say thanks, Daddy.
I'm pretty sure you said goodnight, Daddy.
Okay.
It might have been that.
Okay, now you're just making up stuff.
Even though I'm younger than you, does it weird you out that sometimes you look to me as a father figure?
I guess so. It's a little
Like,
bit
does it
weird.
ever cross your mind, sometimes? Does it get weird?
I guess so.
Or are you just cool with it now?
Well, you're just hypothetically speaking and making up this story in your head. So, yeah, we can run with it. Yeah, it's a little bit weird.
No, wait. What's hypothetical about it? I refer to myself as Daddy. You've at least called me Daddy a few times, whether you were joking or not. And I tucked you in, kissed you on your sweet forehead. I said, hey, sweet dreams, my little prince. I said, go off to bed now. And you said, thanks, Daddy.
I never said thanks, Daddy.
Okay, well, whatever you said. It was something Daddy.
I never said Daddy.
Okay, there was a lot of noise. I get it. People might not have heard what you said. But anyways, since you have referred to me as Daddy at least once, and I have treated you like a son with tucking you in and making sure you're all ready for bed, but even though you're older than me, does it ever weird you out that you have to refer to a younger kid sometimes as Daddy?
I guess so. This whole made-up story that we're running with. Yeah, I get it.
None of it's made up.
The only thing that's made up is me calling you Daddy.
It's not, dude.
You walking into my room unexpectedly, tucking me in, and kissing me on the forehead was true. But me calling you Daddy is not true. Did I ask for any of this? No, I didn't. Is it happening? And has it happened? Yeah, it has.
Are you mad about it?
Mad about what?
Exactly. So you're not mad about it. Just a shoulder shrug. And anyways, listen, I just do it to make other people feel comfortable, just to let them know they've got someone here to listen to them,
You're one of those guys.
Call me whatever you want. Gustav, Daddy. You want to know something actually funny that's hilarious? And I'm dead serious. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know what made me think about this. When I was a little kid and I went to St. Walter's and I was in like preschool or kindergarten, I was a hot commodity in kindergarten, okay? I was a bleached blonde beauty. Girls loved me in kindergarten.
You used to bleach your hair when you were
No, I had blonde hair and then it got darker as I got older.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Maybe there was something in the water or something. Like in Chicago water, it's dirty. So, anyways, I became less blonde over time. That's not the point of this story. When I was in kindergarten, my mom told me not only when I came to school was I welcomed by all of the females in the class. They'd come and hug me in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Thank you, because a lot of them are still my friends. Thank you guys, for building the hype up that much. But not only was I greeted in the morning with hugs by all my female students, but also I was called the mayor by the parents. The parents of these kids called me the mayor because I got along with everybody. I swear to you on my life.
Is this another made-up story?
No. This is, I promise you, we can get my mom on the podcast one day to confirm. As serious as it gets, dude.
A 4-year-old called the mayor.
No, yeah. The parents of my class, like all of my friends' parents, called me the mayor because I got along with everyone. Teachers called me, like, that's what they referred to me as. They're like, he's like the mayor because he just gets along with everybody.
Switzerland.
Oh, dude. So imagine that. So if anybody wants, honestly, you guys can call me the mayor from now on. It's a badass nickname, dude. I'll take it, too.
I probably won't call you that.
Maybe for my cult. Whoops! Did I say that out loud? Yeah, my cult, dude. We're full force now. I'm not even going to hide
There's no one in it anymore.
It's huge, dude.
Who's in it?
Literally every single child that lives in the ghetto paradise. 100%.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
You're in it.
I'm not in it.
Okay.
I'm out. I was out like 2 months ago.
There's no leaving.
Well, I'm out.
There's no leaving.
I'm out.
I didn't know. Why?
So it's like, let's be honest, it's you and Tony.
Me, Tony.
That's it.
All the kids in the ghetto paradise.
Kids don't even know they're in it.
They know they're in it. They're going to start calling me, they call me already Messi and Ronaldo, they're going to start calling me the mayor. Why are you out?
Because the name of it. I didn't want to be part of that.
What?
OTTPS.
OTPPS?
Whatever it is.
That's not the name of the cult. That's just one of our
slogans?
Yeah, like that's just one of the things. If people are into it, you're into it. You know, if you're not, you're not. Dude, we're just all about doing what you want to do.
Yeah, but you accept stuff
live your
like
best
that.
life. Yeah, of course you do.
But I'm not going to be
Again,
part
I
of
can't tell anybody what to do. A good culture doesn't tell anybody what to do. All I'm saying is you can't leave once you join.
Well,
you're
out.
in.
I'm out.
You're in.
I'm out.
Okay. But you're in. But that's okay. That's okay. But you're in. Okay, well, so anyways, you can call me the mayor too if you want.
Probably won't do that, but
take a step back. Think how dope it is that was my name in kindergarten.
At 4.
That I was referred
cool.
to by parents as the mayor.
That's pretty cool.
It's not bad. It's not a bad. I peaked early though, because it's gone. If I went from the mayor to Gustav, there's been a downhill slide.
Very fast.
It hasn't gotten better. I went from political figure to Gustav. Oh man, that's how it be sometimes. It'd be like that. All right, we're getting close to 45 minutes.
Holy
we haven't been productive. We talked a little bit of football. We
really we need to talk about a bit more football, but we're at 45, so
yeah, we'll pick up there next week. You just know that Turku was an overall successful, unsuccessful trip per usual. All you need to take from the entire story is that African night is now my favorite night in Turku based on music, and whatever you do when you're in a group, find your way back to a female's apartment where she has comfortable blankets and just go to bed. Just be the sweet prince you are and go to bed. As simple as that. That's all I got for advice to my followers. That's all the mayor's got tip for you today.
Love it.
What are my followers going to be called if I'm the mayor?
Minions?
That sounds like an evil plan. I don't want them to be the minions. I want them to be something that like you can't call them like the voters that vote for you, but like what would you call people under you as the mayor? Like your residents?
I guess. The people.
The people. Oh, just the people.
Just the people.
Oh, the mayor and the people. This episode's for you. All the people out there. All my people, you know?
Shall I wrap it up?
Wrap it up. Let's hear it, Ben. What are you leaving us on?
Give me a home among the gum trees, with lots of plum trees, a sheep or two, a kangaroo, a clothes on her back, a rounder out the front, and an old rocking chair. It's a good old Aussie song.
What was that? First I thought you were going to play a song, not sing it.
No, I'm singing it.
Wow, dude.
A shout out to my Aussie peeps.
Oh, well, thanks for coming on again, Benny. We appreciate you.
Appreciate being here.
And
see you next time I get invited again.
See you all next time, my friends, my people.